guys, it's Amalia with CraftyDreamsStudio. Thank you for joining me today. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe and hit the little bell notification icon so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. You can also find me on Facebook at CraftyDreamsStudio, and I would love it if you would like and follow my page there. And if you see anything you like in this project, you can grab it at CraftyDreamsStudio.com. I truly appreciate all your support through your orders and your subscribing and liking my videos. So without further ado, let's get started. I have a really affordable project for you today. And we're going to be using the Warm Wishes minis. These can be found on my online store. We're going to be using Chalkology ink in bright white, and we are going to be using one of these. This is what you use for, I believe it's needlepoint. So we're going to be using one of these and a piece of fabric. You can use any fabric that you like. I do already have a piece of our ink mat underneath so that I am ready to go. So first of all, you need to pick which transfer you want, and I'm going to be using part of this. So let's get this out of the way so we can get started. Okay, and I'm bringing my piece of fabric that I've chosen, and I think I want it to be this way. There we go. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do selective inking. What that means is I'm only going to use a portion of this transfer. I'm just going to use the word joy and put it right there in the center. So I'm just going to, this one has not been used, so it's a new transfer. And I'm not going to fuzz it. I do not fuzz when I'm using it on fabric because the fabric will take care of that for you. So you just need to center it where you want it. I want to make sure I have about the same on each side. And this one, because of the fabric having the candies in all different directions, even if I got it a little crooked, it wouldn't matter because I'm putting it onto a circle. So as long as I have it centered on there, it'll be fine. So, but I think I like it right there. So I'm going to press down, making sure I have good contact between my transfer and my fabric. Okay, press down. Now, if you think, let me put this up closer. If you think you might accidentally ink some of this up here, all you have to do is use some of our placement tape. And let me show you what that looks like. Oops, excuse me. This is our placement tape, and this is a brand new one. Let me go ahead and open it up and show you. Oops, sorry if that scared anybody. Just opening up the package. And I love this placement tape, one, because you can obviously use it for what it's intended, which is to line up letters when you want to write your own words using our many different alphabet transfers. But because it is specially made to come off and on transfers, and you can tear it easily, you don't even need scissors, you can place that on there. So even if I go off of the joy, it's not going to ink up the other piece. So, and this is so affordable. I highly recommend you purchasing one of those on your next order. So let's get started with the inking, guys. This is going to be so fast. And I swear I do say that a lot, but that's just because that's the nature of this hobby, guys. When you do DIY projects with Chalk Couture, they go quickly. You can create something beautiful in such a short amount of time. So now I'm going to take my this is a mini squeegee, excuse me, my mini squeegee, and I'm going to get some ink, and I got way too much ink on there, but I digress. Okay, let's get started. So like I've said before, in case you've watched, I like to give it a thin layer. I don't press too hard. And I'm just giving the ink time to absorb onto the fabric. Just like this. And like I said, I got way too much on there. There we go. Now I'm going to take a little bit more, and in the same direction that I was going, I'm going to apply another layer, but this time I am going to be pressing a little harder, making sure that it gets on there very nicely so that I get a nice, deep, rich white. And the mini squeegee is perfect for this, for these smaller transfers. All right, there we go. So I'm removing the extra. And just like that. Perfect. Let me get this out of the way. And always check your fingers, because you see there, I got white. You do not want to touch your project with ink on your fingers, because of course our ink is permanent. You do have to heat set it, that way it can go through the wash, but just like this, it's permanent. So since this is going to be an ornament, you can choose to heat set it, or you can choose not to heat set it. It's up to you. So now I'm going to remove my transfer. And as you can see, it's stuck on there really good. There we go. Got a corner. Let's do the reveal. Are you guys ready? Oh, look at how gorgeous. I love how that came out. Now I do have a container of water over here to the side where I'm going to put my transfer. Do you see that? Look at those beautiful lines. I absolutely love it. Get a load of that. So then what you're going to do is you're going to, once this dries completely, and if you want to heat set it, you can heat set it. You're going to take your little hoop here. This is called an embroidery hoop. I'm going to peel this off, and you place it like this, center it where you want it. You place the little loop over it like this, nice and tight. Okay. See, and then you can move it up or down like that. I want to move up a little. So it's better to do this when it's dry, but I want to go ahead and show you what it's going to look like, just to make sure that if you don't stick your finger in it. So you let it dry completely. Then you put this back on. You tighten it up like this. Perfect. And then you take scissors and you just trim the excess off. Isn't that gorgeous? And then you can hang it with a piece of ribbon. Okay, if you guys want to see how I finish this off, go ahead and go to my Facebook page, because I will post a picture of this with the ribbon and everything on it. So it is ready to be given as a gift. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you want any of the products, there's a link in the description box. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever you are.